What's up my elites? It's your boy EliteMJ here with a fiery countdown that's sure to hit you right in the Poke fields. These are my top 10 evolution moments in the Pokemon anime, where bonds were tested, battles were won and transformations left us speechless. Whether it was a glow up 10 seasons later or a heartbreaking farewell, Evolutions has always been peak Pokemon storytelling. Quick pause before we jump in. This video is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends, and trust me, July is the perfect time to start playing. From July 3rd to August 20th, the Lemnisci Chase is live. If you log in for 7 days, you'll get a free legendary champion, Lemnisci the Godwing. She's an absolute PvE monster, perfect for taking down the Corrupted Alliance, Demon Spawn, Undead Hordes, Dark Elves, and Knights Reverent. Lemnisci strips buffs, blocks new ones, breaks shields and absolutely wrecks this month's dungeon boss, Korusa the Covetous. And there's more. If you log in for another 7 days, you'll score bonus gear to power up your squad. Plus, using my special link or QR code, you'll also get Karato after the tutorial, Ugo at level 10, Fane at level 20, Tagore at level 30. So hit that link below, grab your free champions and let Lemnisci carry you to victory. Alright, back to the countdown. Number 10. Liko Sprigatito evolves, Pokemon Horizons. Kicking off the list is one of the newest, most graceful evolutions from Pokemon Horizons. Liko Sprigatito evolving into Florigato was a powerful moment, not just for the stunning animation, but for what it meant in her journey. It happened during a high stakes clash against shiny Rayquaza, and Florigato stepped up big time. What made it hit harder? Liko's growth mirrored her partner's. As a trainer learning to stand tall and fight back, the way she reaches out to Florigato in awe, pure magic. Number 9. Ash's Cyndaquil evolves into Quilava, Pokemon Diamond and Pearl Saga. Now this one is a slow burn. After being with Ash since Johto and not evolving for over 10 seasons, Quilava finally got its time to shine during the Sinnoh League arc. In an old family blend, Ash decides to bring back his old Pokemon to use for the upcoming league. Unfortunately, he loses his transported Pokemon and Cyndaquil was the last to be found. However, Team Rocket showed up to cause trouble, but they soon learned not to play with fire when our little fire mouse evolves into Quilava to protect everyone. It was nostalgic, satisfying and proof that sometimes good things really do come to those who wait. Like 500 episodes. Number 8. Go's Raboot evolves into Cinderace, Pokemon Journeys. Go's relationship with Scorbunny was adorable from the start, but things got a bit rocky during the Raboot phase. The evolution into Cinderace happens during the intense battle against Oleana. The moment is full of high tension, Go's emotions are running wild and Raboot rises to the challenge. Cinderace emerges with that confident smirk, kicking fireballs with style and finally syncing with Go as a true partner. Number 7. Misty's Togepi evolves into Togetic, Pokemon Advanced Challenge. Personally, this one stung. Misty raised her Togepi since it hatched, and it was more like a child than a Pokemon. In a Togepi Mirage, while protecting the Togepi Paradise from Colonel Hansen, Togepi evolves into Togetic to save the kingdom. It's beautiful, until Togetic decides to stay behind to protect its kind. Misty's goodbye was one of the most heartfelt in the anime, showing just how deep a trainer's love can run. Bittersweet perfection. Number 6. Ash's Pidgeotto evolves into Pidgeot, Pokemon the Series Season 2. Back in the early days of the anime, Ash's Pidgeotto was a reliable flyer, but rarely got the spotlight. That changed in Pallet Party Panic, when Ash and his team were ambushed by a flock of Fearow and Spearow. Pidgeotto evolves into Pidgeot in a heroic moment, taking charge and protecting a flock of Pidgey and Pidgeotto. At the time, Ash leaves Pidgeot behind to guard the flock. One of those classic, I'll come back for you moments. And get this, he finally did. At the end of the Pokemon Journeys arc, at the end of Ash's story, Ash reunited with his Pidgeot after more than 20 years. That's what I call true loyalty. Pidgeot is somebody I want on my team. Number 5. Ash's Riolu evolves into Lucario. Pokemon Journeys. Ash and Riolu had a unique bond built on Aura, and this journey from Egg to Lucario was one of Ash's most rewarding. In a losing battle against Chairman Rose's Steel types, Riolu evolved into Lucario. It was epic, cinematic and fueled by raw determination. The moment hit even harder knowing Lucario would become one of Ash's most powerful Pokemon, eventually Mega evolving during the Masters 8 tournament. Ash plus Lucario, pure anime protagonist energy. Number 4. Rockruff evolves into Dusk form Lycanroc. Pokemon Sun and Moon. Here's a unique twist. Ash's Rockruff didn't evolve in the heat of a battle, but during a deeply symbolic moment at dusk. In Rising from the Ruins, after a tough training arc, a frustrated Rockruff disappears and gets into a losing battle against Tapu Lele. The next day, Rockruff was walking on a cliffside and fell after getting startled. The pup was later found by Olivia and Gladion's Lycanroc, who brought it to the Ruins of Life where Tapu Lele resides. After Rockruff was healed, it stepped onto the edge of a cliff and howled at the green sunset. It evolved into the extremely rare Dusk form Lycanroc. This was emotional, visually stunning, and showed how much Alola's spirit shaped Ash's journey. That green glow evolution, iconic. Number 3. Frogadier evolves into Greninja. Pokemon XYZ. Let's set the record straight. Ash's Greninja doesn't just show up. In a festival of decisions, Frogadier evolves into Greninja mid-battle against Bisharp. This marked the beginning of the Ash Greninja phenomenon, a never before seen transformation based on their connection. The moment Greninja takes Ash's form and moves in sync, it was unlike anything we'd seen in the anime, and it had Kalos League written all over it. Number 2. Monferno evolves into Infernape. Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. This one is pure redemption. Chimchar was abandoned by Paul for being too weak, but under Ash's care it evolved into Monferno. After battling Berries and Polion, Monferno entered an uncontrollable rampage caused by Blaze, but it managed to control it at the last second to save Pikachu, Don's Piplup, Paul's Electabuzz and Berries and Polion from Team Rocket's falling machine, evolving into Infernape in an epic scene. Ash believing in Chimchar when no one else did made this one of the most powerful arcs in the Pokemon anime. And at number 1, you probably guessed it, Charmeleon evolves into Charizard. Pokemon the Series Season 1. You knew this was coming. Ash's Charmander evolutionary line is legendary. In March of the Executor Squad, Charmander evolves into Charmeleon while helping stop a stampede. But it's in Attack of the Prehistoric Pokemon where Charmeleon evolves into Charizard to save Ash from being eaten by an Aerodactyl. Well, it really just wanted to evolve so it could fly and battle Aerodactyl, but it was still a defining moment. Raw, explosive and emotional. Well, for Charizard fans like me. But Charizard's rebellion afterwards added complexity to the relationship. It wasn't just about evolving, it was about learning to trust. Charizard became an icon, and this episode solidified its status. Well, there you have it, my beautiful elites. 10 evolution moments that rocked the anime and our childhoods. Did your favourite make the list? Or did I forget someone like Bayleaf or Sceptile? You'll probably tell me my list is trash anyway. But sure, let me know in the comments. Smash that like and hit subscribe for more Elite's Top 10. Till next time, this is EliteMJ. I'm signing off, and I say to you, stay elite.
This is the next generation's roar. Hearts unite.